Well, today on Nation Window Cleaners Podcast, we're talking about the 5 ways that you will ruin your business. And this is the 2025 version. So if you're a window cleaner in the industry, if you're in services at all, stay tuned to WCR Nation. What's up, everybody? Jersey here from windowcleaner.com, and you are here. What is up? If it's your first time here, have a look around. Hopefully you like the show because there's like 8 years worth of it. So hopefully it's worth something watching. Go back, listen to, watch, do all that good stuff. If you're on Spotify, follow me because, you know, that shows me that you care. Also, it's videos on there and it's also on YouTube. So today, I want to talk about the 5 ways that you will ruin your business. Definitely. And number 4 is a shocker. No bait, clickbait, no, none of that. These are real ways that I think you're ruining your business. And there's so many things out there that people are, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. And it's like ridiculous things that don't actually have anything to do with the business side of it. And that is what I think is the biggest problem, is the business of what we do is uniform. That's everybody. It's every company is a business, right? We clean windows, we do pressure washing, we do whatever. But the actual business has to be run a certain way. And I see so many people failing at this. And if these aren't done, you'll be stagnant. You'll just ruin your business growth. You'll ruin a kind of a forward-moving thing. You'll ruin being better and bigger and doing all of that over time. And there's a lot of things out there that do that. That people, when you're on Facebook groups and all that other stuff, like people are trying to be helpful, but they're like, you know, don't put a razor on tempered glass. Well, first off, you can, totally, 1,000%. But B, that doesn't have anything to do with the business. That's like a technique thing, right? Or somebody will be like, oh, here's the containers that I store my equipment. That's cool. But we're talking the business side, like the business. I have worked for WCR now for 9 years, going on 10 years. And I've gotten a chance in all of that time. I've been a window cleaner, had my window cleaning company 16 years. I got 10 years here at WCR. I got, the magazine, and I have the podcast I've done for 8. I've had the chance to talk to a lot of amazing companies like you guys. And by the way, a lot of you will text for the first time and be like, yo, I'm watching the podcast. It's awesome. I'll put my orders in through you. And they're just like, that's the text. Amazing. But I digress. I've had a chance to meet a lot of companies, and I've met some okay companies. I've met companies that don't exist anymore. I've met companies that have never gotten out of like that stuck, the rut that they're in. And then I've met other companies where you're talking to somebody and you're like, oh, this guy. And then you start following it more and you're like, oh, wait, this guy's for real. Like, oh, geez, okay. And I've met some really amazing companies. I'm telling you, there is a big difference in certain things that happen between a company that's successful and not. So that's what we're going to talk about. And the first one I'm going to start with that I haven't talked in a while is SEO. And I have to say this. So all things aside, I've used Monk SEO, Justin Monk SEO. I talk about him all the time. I know the guy. He's been on the show. That company and what they can do with your SEO is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Here's the thing. If you're not doing SEO, cool. It's just a piece of it. Does it mean that your company's going to fail? Not crash and burn necessarily, but grow-wise is not possible. Because you're competing against everybody else. Like, think about this. If you want to get a pizza, or you want to go to a place, or you want to I wonder who sells this. What do you do? What do you do? Tell me right now before I tell you, because I'm going to guess your answer. Yep. You go to Google and you type in fill in the blank near me. Well, that's what people do when they want window cleaning. If you're like, oh man, I need my concrete fixed, what do? concrete companies. You read reviews, you look at things, who pops up, you start calling, checking websites. You do not go to page 2. You do not go to page 3. You do not go 30 people down and go, well, this guy looks really good. No. What you do is you look at the top few and you pick some to start calling. If your company's not in that, which is very hard to do, you're missing business. And here's the thing that people don't understand. Go to incognito view and search a term. A lot of you do that and they go, like if you're just searching on your website, you've been to your website 300 times. Of course, you're popping up first because Google knows this computer likes this website. So they're giving that to you. It's false data. When you're like, oh yeah, I'm first. Okay. If you're in incognito view, if you search a term and you're first, great. That's fantastic. If you have not done any actual SEO to get there, then it may be short-lived, but awesome, you're there. Search any other term. Window cleaning, window cleaners, clean windows, window washing, window washers, washing windows, dirty windows. All of those terms are what you're looking for. And if you rank really well on one of them, cool. You've those people. Caught. You caught those people, but you're not catching everybody else. And this is the problem that a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I do great. Well, how many calls are you getting? Are you getting 20 calls a day from Google? Because if you're not, then you're not reaching them. You're just not, right? So SEO takes that and they put behind the effort to bring that to the front. There are so many things from links and all of that stuff. And again, this is not me plugging necessarily my favorite SEO company. It's good SEO in general. And the last piece in SEO that I hear that makes me cringe is people are like, oh yeah, I pay this company, it's like $30 a month. They're doing nothing. No, I think we're getting more. No, they're doing nothing. There's no way that an active company is going to take $30, $50, $100 a month and do something actually. They're just not. What they're doing is, those are the big, faceless companies that do nothing. They have 100,000 customers, and when some of them notice nothing's happening, they leave. They don't care. Getting into a good SEO company is absolutely active. They are actively fighting for your company. Here's another thing that you maybe don't know. But when you find a good company, they're never competing against themselves because it's not about money, right? If you call up, again, Monk SEO, because I know I've done personal amazing results with that company, so I'm only speaking. The other companies I've used were hot garbage. So I'm only speaking from this. But if you find a good company, that's on you. But if I call them up and I'm like, hey, I'm in Dallas, Texas, they have to not have another company they're working with there in Dallas. Because if they do, then you're not there and you're on the wait list. Because they will not work against one of their own customers. Because it's so powerful that it will literally drop other people in order to get you up. This is the big thing that people don't understand. If you just call a company, they're like, yeah, sure, you got $30. They're just putting everybody up because they're not doing anything, first off. They're not actually helping you. And they don't care if there's 10 of you in the same area because they're really not doing anything and they're not. You got to find a company that's specific to you and it's actually going to get you results, and they are for you. SEO is so absolutely important. Don't just do SEO, do good SEO. Because if you don't, you're just being passed up. 1,000%. And you guys know, if you watch this or listen to this for any amount of time, SEO is the most important thing you can possibly do for your business, in my opinion. 1,000 billion. It is absolutely first. The second place thing is, 300 yards away. Anyway, okay. I'll get off the SEO train. But split testing is another one that people do not do in ads. Now, if you're putting ads out there, awesome, high five. But are you doing ads the wrong way? I've literally had people tell me, oh, ads don't work in my area. Really? Really? Do ads not work, or do your ads suck? No, they just don't work. I've tried a bunch of them. I had really good ads. No, you didn't. You didn't have really good ads. Obviously, your customers told you didn't have really good ads. Well, I put it up there. It's been up for 2 2 months now, and I've gotten a couple calls, but man, I'm thinking about taking it down. What? Why in the heck? Okay, you're a fisher or not, you're going to get this. If you go and you sit in a boat, you put a worm on your hook and you throw it out there, and you sit there, and you sit there. And hour number 2, you sit there, and you sit there. And hour number 3, you sit there, and you sit there. You know, the longer it sits, the less likely something's going to happen. If you were fishing, you'd be like, okay, after a couple minutes, I pull it in, check the worm, move the worm, put a new worm on, maybe, cast off the other side of the boat. You understand this. You understand it in everything except for when it comes to ads. When it comes to ads, you go, wow, this ad is really good that I made. Well, yeah, of course you like it. You made it. Ads just don't work. Nobody calls because your ad sucks. Understand ads in general. There's so much depth to ads. There's not, I could do 10 episodes on just ads in like the idea and the colors and the wordage and the terms and the offers. And the problem is when you create something, you put it out there, you go, this is great. Well, I'm not going to change anything. It's great. Or you put it out there for a month and then go, no. Split testing is how everybody who is actually in ads does it. Is how you need to do it. Because here's the thing, you don't know what your customers respond to unless you do a bunch of things. Right? If I could put 50 ads out, okay, the 17th ad, that one's done really well. What would you do? You get rid of the rest of them and use that. You understand the concept, but you're not doing it. And this is the thing that ads, you're spending money, and people are like, man, I put $100, I can't spend $100 a month, because you're not getting anything back. This is why you think ads would be expensive, or you're looking at like, I can only put $100, because you're not getting anything back. If I told you that when you put this ad out, I made this magical ad, and we put it out, and every day you get $2,000 worth of new work, would you be willing to spend $100 a day on that? Because you're not spending. You're like, yeah, I'm making $1,900 a day. Right. The only reason you're hesitant about spending money on ads is because your ad sucks. And you haven't split tested it. And you haven't done the actual work in ads. And you go, I don't know, it doesn't work. Ads are so much more than you just creating something and putting it out there. If you're like, we are the best window cleaners in the area, call now for a free estimate. Why would anybody click that? Why would anybody stop scrolling? If you're doing digital ads, it's instant. I can change a digital ad, have a new ad up in 30 minutes. You can't do that with anything else. So why are you not split testing? Not split testing is just wasting money. Fun fact, by the way, this is just between me and you. WCR in our busy season spends about $10,000 a day on just digital media. Ads. Just fun fact. Over $10,000 a day. And you're like, what? I can't believe I couldn't spend 10. Okay. How much do you think we're making a day? How many dollars worth of sales do you think come in? How many new customers are we getting? By the way, fun little bit. I would like you, if you're listening and you're on Spotify, please put a comment. A, it helps me for the algorithm, but B, then I get to see that you're listening. But put down the amount of money a day you think we bring in off that 10,000. Just put it in there. I'd love to see. That'll be the this week's kind of, commenting thing. By the way, it helps the algorithm, and it helps me because more people see it. And, on Spotify right now, you maybe get, a few thousand listens, downloads every week. I want to be more. I want to have more. So many window cleaners out there. Anyway, that's my theory. And I'm going to do my shameless plug a little early because I did forget a few things. I'm going to start doing this. If you purchase with me, I'm going to pick random names and let you know the thank yous. And this week, I'm going to thank Lincoln Snyder. What's up, man? Thomas Wilson, thank you. And Jason Howard. Those are 3 people that listen to the show and are absolutely amazing. So if you know those people, know that they're amazing. You probably already know that. But if you didn't know, I'm a rep for windowcleaner.com. And this show is brought to you by me. because I got to put orders in to make money because I have fireworks to buy coming up soon. But no, really, that's what I do is I put orders in. I help people. I want to be your rep. I literally want to be your personal rep. All you have to do is call or text me at 862-312-2026. My shameless plug, every episode, you've listened to a bunch of them. I'm going to wear you down. But no, I want to put all your orders in. We make sure you get your free gift. Make sure that the fitment's right. You got questions. I want to do all that. It costs you nothing extra. Literally not a penny more. Actually, you probably save money because I make sure the gift's there and all that other stuff. I make it super easy, and I get credit for every sale. So 862-312-2026. Let me buy some fireworks, man. Thank you for that. Second, the American Window Cleaner magazine. The new issue, of course, is going to be out and is shipping. Now, this is going to be June's issue. By the way, you might know that guy. Cool dude. If you haven't checked it out yet, or you're watching the video on Spotify, I flipped through the magazine so you can see everything. Please do get a subscription. It's $69 a year. Go to awcmag.com. Get a subscription because you're amazing, and I want to be amazing with you. Also, you get the sticker sheet every single month. You get the sticker sheet, which is great. By the way, you got your wash on, wash off, but, oops, upside down. You got the OG American flag with squeegee channels. Oh, real quick, last thing on this real quick. AWC Magazine in the sticker sheets is going to bring back company logos. So if you have a great logo and you're like, dude, this would be so cool, I could put this out to all these people in the magazine. It's just a little one, says the city you're from, and then your logo. All we need is you to send that to editor@awcmag.com. Shoot it to them, and we will be picking a bunch of them, put it in the sticker sheet. So yeah, you could have millions of window cleaners having your sticker on all their tools. Anyway, cool. Yeah. Oh, also, Jobber. I just had a guy yesterday asking about that discount again. It's always in the notes, but if you want Jobber, want to try it, I can send you a link for 20% off. You know I love Jobber. I've used them, but also partnered with them. We're going to have some cool videos coming out. So go get the link down. Anyway, get it. Cool. Back to it. The other thing that this isn't going to destroy a business necessarily, right? But what it's going to do is it's going to instantly stop the potential. It's going to make it so absolutely hard for you to do what we do, selling your jobs, getting people to do, new customers, existing customers, and it's not understanding value. I know. You're like, listen. Value and price are different. If I'm like, hey, I'm a window cleaner, my price is $99. And the next guy goes, hey, I'm a window cleaner, my price is $149. The next guy comes in and goes, hey, I'm a window cleaner, my price is $189. Which one are you going to use? Well, the only information you could possibly do is by, they said the same things. All I know is price. What do I go? The cheapest one. Because in my head, they're all the same. Window cleaners clean windows. But you and I both know that we're not all the same. Not at all. Not even close. So, what if that same scenario happens? Hey, my price is $99. Hey, my price is $149. Hey, my price is $189. And we have a $2 million insurance policy. We have a 7-day rain guarantee, the only company in the area guaranteeing against Mother Nature. Plus, the best one, we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee, meaning if you use us, not only is our trained and expert staff going to do an amazing job, be extremely nice and kind with their picture name tags coming in a marked, logoed, wrapped truck so you know who we are and when we are. You can not only trust us, but if you see anything and you're not happy, you won't pay a dime until we make it right. That is our guarantee to you. And I would love nothing more than as a family business to earn your business. Too many businesses. Do you know what I'm saying, right? Now all of a sudden, I'm not looking at price. I'm like, that guy cleans windows, that guy cleans windows. This guy's got everything. Value is what you add to it. Too many people are stuck on this price thing. Listen, we average $100 an hour, man hour. Every man hour is $100 is what we're making. If you're making under that, you're doing it wrong. No, I can't charge more. One of the best things that I've said in this, that I've gotten the most people comments on, is I said a couple episodes ago, I said, if you think your customers won't pay more, that is something you made up in your head because you do not know what your customers want. The only way you do is if you try that and you convey confidence in it. If you're like, oh man, I'm going to charge $200 now. That's so much money. Did you want to do it? We're charging $200. And they're like, well, you're like, okay, 150. Like, you're conveying that. But if you can convey positively, you know you're the best. You know what you do. You know your offers. You know you're legit and amazing. You could sell that at a better price. And I know so many companies making well over $100 a man hour. Well, that's because they're in Los Angeles. No. Every state. The thing is that no one is getting window cleaning because of the price. You think they are because maybe in your head you think it's a lot of money because you're not looking for window cleaning. Window cleaning is a luxury. That's like going to a Ferrari dealer and being like, whoa, $300,000? Jeez. I was looking at this Honda Civic for $30,000. Could you do $30,000 on it? No, it's $300,000. But something to plan for, like, understand no one's buying a Ferrari because they need to get to the grocery store or they have to pick the kids up from school. They're buying it for so much more. The value of the Ferrari is there. It's why a car could cost $1 million. Not a car I'm ever going to own. Probably not something you're going to ever own, but there's a lot of people that buy them. In fact, Ferrari has a car so expensive and ludicrously amazing that they will not sell it to anybody. They pick the people they sell it to. You have to have Ferraris and they have to know about you to go, hey, do you want to be able to buy this car for this exorbitant amount of money? And you're like, what? Why wouldn't they put it out there to make more? No, it's an exclusive thing. It's part of their value. You have value in what we do. It's not a price thing. If you're not focused on that, you're losing out on so much. Understand value over price. Another thing that is going to ruin the growth of a company is delegation. I talk to so many people out there who do too much. And you're like, well, yeah, I'm a hard worker. No. Every human has 100% of them. 100% of their energy, 100% of their brain. 100% of them. Nobody has more than 100% of them. 100% means all, right? If you're doing two things, you can give 50% of yourself to each of them if they're even. If you're doing 10 things, you can only give 10% of each. So if you're trying to do bids and you're trying to do the squeegeeing and you're trying to do the customer relations and you're trying to do the ads and you're not doing any of it well. I'm just too busy to advertise. It's the wrong thing. You're too busy because you're doing too many of the other things. You have to learn delegation. You have to find out what you need to do to make this company grow, if that's your plan. And the only way to do that is to have other people doing some of the stuff. Because you have to have stuff getting done. You can't not have anybody cleaning the windows and you just go sell everything and then no one cleans the windows, right? So you know that you need to do delegation. But what are you doing out there cleaning windows? If you're owner-occupier or owner-operator and you don't want to be big, that's cool. If you're like, hey, I got crews and I do want to be big, it's just really slow, what are you cleaning windows for? What are you answering the phone for? Well, I can do it, but no, then you hired the wrong person. You need to delegate tasks that could be done by other people. Find somebody really good at those tasks. The biggest misnomer in the whole world for window cleaners, especially when you're trying to get out of the truck and go, well, my customers would not let anybody else come in their house. It's got to be me. Well, it's a cute thing that you think, but they like you because they've only talked to you. Guess what? As soon as you go to other techs, there's going to be people starting at day one that will never see you or know you. And they're still going to love your company because they always talk to Bill, who is their crew chief and is always there. And they really like Bill because Bill's awesome. They don't know you. They don't hire you because of you. And then if Bill decides to move up or do something or quit or something, then Tom comes in and guess what? They really like Tom. They're like, oh, I'm so sad. I really love Bill. Well, guess what? Here's your next person. Do you like them? I do. They're so... It is not you. Don't think you can't delegate. Don't think your area, your customers, any of that stuff is different because it's not. Delegate the things that need to be delegated to release you to be able to do the big things. And speaking of the biggest thing that you will destroy your growth is not doing phone bids. Not doing them. You're like, well, yeah, but if I go to person, I get a higher close rate. Wrong. Because you say, okay, I'll be there. And guess what? They find another company. Oh, sorry, I needed it sooner. Oh, no, actually, I got all of those things. They're hot right now. The best time to close is when they call you because it's so hot. Their brain, they're like, I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to actually talk to a stranger, which is everybody's worst fear. Because I want window cleaning so bad right now. As soon as they hang up the phone and 2 days later, do you think they're even thinking about it? No, it's a harder sell. Always. And they had 2 days to talk to your competitors. Think of this. Now, it is in my head so much that I'm going to pick up the phone, talk to strangers, things I hate the most. And you go, great, let's get you a quote right now, no obligation. Let me ask you a few questions. Blah, 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 blah. Now, 60 seconds later, you go, okay, great, awesome, thank you for that. So price-wise, we are at $299. That's going to be your inside and outside of all those windows. We're going to wipe down those sills for you, and we'll be able to be there on the 24th. And that's going to be between 9 and 10 in the morning if that works for you. Here's the thing. If you even word that, I'm going to be there on the 24th, it would be between, or you have two options. The 24th between 8 and 9 in the morning, or the 25th, and that's between about 12 and 1. Which works better for you? You've heard that used. We've talked about sales. We've talked about yes or no questions. We've talked about everything. Guess what? It's in their head so sizzle. Yes, let's do it. Morning works better. Let's go. Done. Guess what? Now when they hang up, they don't cool off because you've already booked them. They don't call a competitor because you already booked them. You then get to upsell because they've already booked the one service. You then get to create a relationship. People are like, well, they need to see me and they see how nice I am and that's why they love to go. Yeah, they'll see people when they show up. Doing phone bids, I can do one in under 5 minutes. Well under 5 minutes. Even if you're new at this, we'll say 5 minutes. It is not possible for you to get to your car, turn it on, and drive it out of your subdivision or out of your industrial park where your shop is in 5 minutes. Not only that, you got to drive all the way there. Then you got to talk to them and talk about their dog and do everything and then drive all the way back. You've taken something that one thing easily could take an hour, right? Think about it. Okay, 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, 30 minutes talking. That's totally doable. You just took something that took an hour of your time. You did nothing else in that hour. You wasted an hour of your day, of your life, of your business to do that. Or you could spend 5 minutes in that same hour. If I had back-to-back calls, I could do 20 bids in 1 hour. Now, I know that's not early. You don't have 20 people. It's not like blah, blah, blah. I get it. But I'm just giving you an easy understanding. That's growth. So many people go, well, I got like 1 or 2 people a week that get estimates, so I can just do them in person. It's no big deal. I'm not saving that much time. Okay, neat. Well, you're everybody's favorite. If that's the case, then you are not advertising if you're getting 2 calls. Well, I'm new. I don't have the money to... Right. It's a very expensive and very in-depth thing. But if you're out cleaning windows and then trying to do estimates and you're working until 9 p.m. every night and you don't have employees, but you want employees, and you don't know how to do that because you don't have any time to hire or advertise. And this is like, this is what's going on. This is why the day is not going well. And a big one of it is going to be phone bids. I genuinely will tell you that you will not be as big as you ever want to be, successful. You will not be as profitable. You will not be as high of a gross as you want if you're doing in-person bids. Not possible. Not at all possible if you are out there doing in-person bids. It's just not. Well, we have a sales guy to go. Okay, so the sales guy's not selling in that hour. He spent 1 hour to get one job? How many storefronts could he do? How many commercial customers could he talk to? How many follow-ups could he do? It is impossible for you to waste so much time and still be as big as you want to be without doing that. And I have an episode all on phone bids, so I won't get into it anymore, but there you go. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Comment. Like I said, more comments on Spotify, the better. And listen, I told you the secret thing to put on. I won't say it again if you missed it. It was close to halfway. Well, in the front part of the show. Go back, listen, and find what you need to comment because I want all of you to comment. I want there to be 500 comments, which is not all of you, but that's a lot of you, right? Go comment, do that. Also, I'm a rep for windowcleaner.com, right? And I want to be a rep. I want to put your orders in. I want to give you virtual high fives of awesomeness, and I want to give you a limited edition Cool Kid sticker. The new version just came out yesterday. Literally just got in the office yesterday. So if you're placing an order with me today, you're going to get the newest version. We have a new version every few months, and I think we're on like 4 or something now, maybe. Anyway, yeah. Also, American Window Cleaner Magazine. Go get a subscription because it's phenomenally amazing. So cool. So well laid out. You're a window cleaner. You love window cleaning. It's $69 for the whole year. Go get that. awcmag.com. And I touched on this before. I usually don't talk too much about the magazine, but here's the thing. If you have a cool logo, if you just want to see your logo out, we are taking logos again. We did this last year. We went amazingly well. Got hundreds of logos. We want to put it on the sticker sheet. So every month we're going to put 2. They're little. They are your logo, and then they have the city and state that you're in. You could see companies, even in Europe, that have your logo saying where you're from. Like, this is so cool to be able to have this. You can have a whole bucket full of people's logos, and we want your logo. So editor at awcmag.com. Send your logo in vector if you have it, high res, and we want to put it in there. So send it. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully you go out there. Don't ruin your business, please. Don't ruin your business. But more importantly, go out there and be epic.